Hi everybody, let's talk about pillows. So if you're somebody that struggles with getting the best sleep possible in the backcountry, I would look at your pillow. For me, that's been a game changer, finding the right combination of pillow for me. I have two bulging discs in my neck, so if my pillow causes my head to be either under elevated or over elevated, that can cause pain and strain in my neck, which makes it uncomfortable to hike the next day. And it increases the chances that I'm going to flip flop and be restless all night. So I finally found what works for me, and I'm going to share that combination with you. But first we're going to look at a few other pillows. So Craig's favorite, he's not really picky. So he uses the Seatosummit Aeros Pillow Premium Large, and he actually blows it up almost all the way. So that works for him. He stuffs it in the top of his sleeping bag, and that works great for him. We've tried, these are the Thermarest that are just, they're filled with the big chunks of foam, and my daughter-in-law, she loves those. This is a really nice pillow, this Luxe pillow. It actually weighs 6.4 ounces. As you can see, it's a pretty good size, and it has a really nice cover on it. And if you don't want to blow it up all the way, that's kind of a solution sometimes to getting a better comfort. This one is a KLYMIT, I believe. Let's look. It is a KLYMIT. This one worked for me for a while, but after a while it really compresses. But it's still a good pillow, and it's lightweight. The only other thing was it doesn't condense very well in the pack. I used this one for quite a while, and I really liked it too. The Sierra Designs. It's got a down top feel, and it packs well, and it's very light. Go to the other side over here. This is obviously the lowest quality one we have. This is the first one Craig bought when he started backpacking. It's a Magellan, and it's literally like sleeping on plastic. I don't really care for this one much, but it's a good backup. This one, not too tickled with this one either. It packs down really small, as you can see, and it's 2.25 ounces. But it is just not that comfortable. This one I do like. My daughter-in-law got this for me for Christmas. And it's just one of those with the little styrofoam little balls inside that it can mold any which way. And this one's really comfortable. It just, depending on what all you have in your pack, if it's wintertime and you need to reduce some of your bulk, that one kind of can be an issue. Now, my favorite system right now, and some people are going to call me crazy, but my system right now is this Seatosummit, which, as you can see, is a very large pillow, coupled with this, which is a Thermarest Down Pillow. And then the last component is this RUMPL Puffy Pillowcase. So what I do, this goes inside the pillowcase, and that's my pillow. This pillow either goes underneath my pad at the head end or on top, it doesn't really matter. And I don't air it up all the way. I don't have a lot of air in it, but it's just enough to create a way of raising my head up so that when I'm laying on it, my head is level instead of cocked to one side or the other. And that keeps my neck in line, which makes me sleep a lot better in the backcountry. So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to show you what this looks like inside the pillowcase, and then on top of or underneath the pad. Oh, let me show you something else before I actually put the pillow in the pillowcase. So this is a really neat pillow, and it's super light. This down pillow by Thermarest. It has this sleeve in the back, and you can actually add to it if you would like. You can add your jacket, your down jacket, or whatever. If you want to make it more firm, you can add things to it that you would normally carry in the backcountry to make the pillow a little more firm. But make it a little more firm. But I find that once I put this inside the pillowcase, it firms it up just enough to where it still feels like a down pillow. It's still cushiony, but it firms it up by squishing it up a little bit so that you have the right consistency there. So I'm going to put these together, show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you with the pad how I use it. So now the first way that I have recently been using is I just make sure, like I said, that it's not blown up all the way, and that it's just enough. It's probably a little less blown up than that even. And then whenever I'm on the pad, it just keeps my neck in line with my spine in line, so that my neck does not give me any problems. When I first started using this as a solution, I was actually putting it underneath the pad just to raise my head. And I'll tell you, this pillow with both of these, the cover and the pillow, is only 9.8 ounces. So to me, that is definitely reasonable and definitely something I'm willing to do to get the best sleep possible. So anyway, this is an option. Put it underneath so that you're not fighting with it. Or like I said, just put it on top. This is actually more like what I do. Right there. And this may not work for you, but it has definitely improved my sleep in the backcountry. Total comfort. So as you can see, if I were to not use the extra one, which is the Seatosummit, my head would be tilted down way too far, and it would end up causing pain in my neck. So the solution, because this is my favorite, this gives me the feel of a home pillow, but it's just not enough to keep my head elevated to the right spot. So if I have this, it's not elevated enough, and even if I had it blown up, it still wouldn't be. So this, in combination with this, I'm telling you, it's just so much more comfortable. Or you can do it like I said, where you put something underneath the head of your mat, whether it's an extra pillow or just something you normally carry. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. I could just take a nap right here. Craig has adopted this way of sleeping as well, but he doesn't bring an extra pillow. What he does is he always brings his little sit pad, and he puts that underneath. So if you don't want to do the two pillows, this is what Craig uses. He takes the half of, I cut mine in half so that I only bring a small one for extra insulation or whatever. But if it's not cold weather and you don't need it under the whole pad, you can put that under the top to elevate the head. And then you can also play with it, you know, to see how much elevation you need. It might be just a little bit, or you might need the whole thing. Or this last time we went, Craig actually just used his Z-seat, and he put that under, and that raised his head just enough to give him a little more comfort. So anyway, that's just what we do. It may work for you, it may not work for you, but getting good sleep in the backcountry is definitely important to me. Let me know your thoughts and what you use for a pillow, or if you use any pillow, or if you use any of these pillows that I've shown you, or if you're interested in any more information about any of these pillows. See you next time.
Listen now to your mind when it tells you to do what your heart says to do. Don't be shy. Finally